Our reading is from Tom Wright's New Testament for Everyone, Matthew 27, reading verses 45 to 66. From noon till mid-afternoon there was darkness over the whole land. About the middle of the afternoon, Jesus shouted out in a loud voice, "Eli, Eli, lema sabachthani," which means, my God, why have you abandoned me?" Some of the people who were standing there heard it and said, "This fellow's calling Elijah." One of them ran at once and got a sponge, filled it with vinegar, put it on a stick and gave it to him to drink. Others said, "Let's wait a bit. Let's see if Elijah is going to come and rescue him." But Jesus shouted out loudly one more time, and then he breathed his last. At that instant, the temple curtain was torn in two from top to bottom. The earth shook and rocks were split, and the tombs burst open. Many bodies of sleeping ones were raised. They came out of the tombs after Jesus' resurrection and went into the holy city, where they appeared among many people. When the centurions and others with them, keeping watch over Jesus, saw the earthquake and the other things that happened, they were scared out of their wits. "Really, he was the Son of God," they said. There were several women there, watching from a distance. They had followed Jesus from Galilee, needing to look after his needs. They included Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James and Joseph, and the mother of Zebedee's sons. When evening came, a rich man from Arimathea arrived. He was called Joseph, and he too was a disciple of Jesus. He went to Pilate and requested Jesus' body. Pilate gave the order that it should be given to him. So Joseph took the body, wrapped it in a clean linen cloth. He laid it in his own new tomb, which he had carved out of rock, then rolled a large stone across the doorway of the tomb and went away. Mary Magdalene was there, and so was the other Mary. They were sitting opposite the tomb. On the next day, that is, the day after Preparation Day, the chief priests and the Pharisees went as a group to Pilate. "Sir," they said, "when that deceiver was still alive, we recall he said, 'After 3 days I will rise again.' So please give the order for the tomb to be made secure until the 3rd day. Otherwise his disciples might come and steal him away, and then tell the people he's been raised from the dead. And so the last deception will be worse than the first." "You may have a guard," said Pilate. "Go and make it as secure as you know how." So they went and made the tomb secure, sealing the stone and putting a guard on watch. Amen. And may God bless this and all the readings of God's word we have heard in this service. How strange for Pilate to be frightened of riots, of an uprising. He would order the tomb to be sealed and a guard to be placed on duty before it. What about the other two that were crucified on the hill? Was Jesus such a threat to the power of Rome, to the powers of the world? This man who cried in anguish and pain, my God, why have you abandoned me?" Who was abandoned too by most of his followers, except the women and Joseph of Arimathea. How was Jesus such a threat to the powers of the world when he is so abandoned, dead and buried?